If you want to be a successful trader in 2021, what I'm going to share in this video today is an absolute must so that you can have more success and get more clients in your fitness business. Hey, it's Lee Constantine here, the founder of Personal Trainers Elite and the OC platform. And here in this video today, I want to share the real key to having the ultimate success in 2021 and really what's going to help you so much more when it comes to growing your fitness business and being more successful in getting more clients. And what I'm going to share today is something that I completely missed the ball on when I started my fitness business. I had no way of doing this. I didn't know where people were coming or where they were going. I had a complete mess in what I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to show you how you can clean this up so that you can get your clients and your prospects and leads and everything organized so that you know exactly where they are and what to do, so you can actually sign them up and have processes in place to nurture them. And that's really the key once you do this. You need to have something in place that allows you to follow up with your leads, with your prospects, so that you can successfully onboard them, sign them up, or at least just know where they are when you had contact with them. And so I bet right now you're reaching out to people on Facebook, on Instagram, and you've got all these messages of people that you're talking with, and they just kind of get left in your inbox, right? You just had a conversation and it gets left. Somebody else replies to you, you have your friends and family, and then suddenly they disappear. And so you forget about them. And so you lose money because you're not effectively managing what we call your pipeline. Okay, that is the key in 2021 if you want to scale and grow your fitness business. And the thing is, you might not have a big audience right now. You might not have a lot of people, but you still might lose track of them. And so I'm going to show you how I track our leads in our fitness businesses and how other trainers are doing this too. So you can see another way of doing this that will hopefully give you more encouragement that this is something that could help you have more success in 2021 and be less stressed out when it comes to trying to manage your fitness business. So over here, you can see in one of our accounts over here in the OC platform, we've got something we call a pipeline. As I mentioned earlier, we've got different stages that we move people through to effectively manage where they are and know where they are in the different stages. And so here in this example account, we've got some extra stages. Now, you don't need all of these, especially if you're just starting out, especially if you're a new trainer and you don't have a lot of leads coming in, but you do want to have a few key ones. I'm going to show you the ones that you really want to have. So as you can see here, we have new leads. Okay, so these are people who have come in, they've entered into a conversation with you, they've interacted with you somehow, they've given you their contact information. Okay, and that's so important because you might not have had a response from them, they might not have had a follow-up from you, but at least you want to be capturing them and getting their key information, their name, their number, and their email. Now, I don't know how you want to do this. You can do this with the OC platform. There's maybe other ways of doing this, but as you guys know, the OC platform can do all of this for you. So if you want to capture that key information, you can do that right here, but that's so important that you get their name, email, number, because that's how you're going to be able to follow up with them. When they reply, you want to have a pipeline of hot leads. So these are people that have shown an interest, replied, raised their hand, said they're interested in having a consultation, in talking with you, in hearing what you have to say. You really want to be striking while the iron is hot. And that's why we call them hot leads, because they're people who are primed and ready to get help. So you want to really have that pipeline ready to follow up people. And that's why we have a list of people ready to follow up in this particular account. When they book a call with you, a consultation, again, you want this to move them over to that stage, because ultimately you want to know everybody who you've spoken with, right? You want to know who you've spoken with, and you want to be able to pick up where you left off. And that's really the key in having a pipeline in your fitness business. It allows you to know exactly where everybody is at each stage and go and enter the conversation based on when you last connected with them. Because I know that everybody in this particular pipeline, they have interacted. We have actually spoken with them, for example, right? So we know that we can go and talk to them, knowing that we've already had a conversation with them. We've already had a phone call, already had a chat. Okay, so it allows you to really meet the prospects where they are so you can deliver on whatever it is you need to deliver. When you sign somebody up, you move them over to client enrolled or some form of signed up stage, really, so you know where all of your clients are, or where all your sales are coming from. And so you can really just identify your clients and separate them from your leads. So you're not doing duplicate things, sending things to your clients and also to your leads. Now we've got multiple other stages in this particular account, purely because we have a higher volume and there's a lot more things going on, but you can definitely do this as well, where you have different stages for different things that happen, what we call contingencies. When someone doesn't buy, if somebody doesn't show up for a call, if you take a deposit, if you don't take a deposit, if you don't make an offer to somebody, that is if they're not a good fit for your program, but you just feel like they need a couple more months, if you reschedule a call, if you cancel a call. So these are some of the key other stages that you want to have, so that you know to do contingencies for those prospects, because everybody's different, right? And this is really, really the key, and I want you to take this away from this video. Whether you come and use the OT platform to do this, or you do it somewhere else, or you do it manually, I don't really care. But what I want you to know is you need to have contingencies. You don't have infinite amount of customers in the world. There's not, you don't have infinite amount of leads. You get a handful, and you have to value them and do the best that you can with them. And so if there are points where they don't sign up with you on a phone call, on a consult, you really want to know why they didn't sign up with you, so that you can follow up with them and address that problem, that reason at a later stage, or offer something else, or maybe a downsell to a cheaper program or something else that you can do. And this is really the key. We've got some extra ones here. If they're a bad fit and you don't make an offer, that's somebody who doesn't fit the criteria for your program, right? You don't want to be taking on bad clients, or if you're just going to follow up with somebody later and you haven't had any contact with them. So we have multiple contingencies. I'm just going to dive in and just show you the basic ones that you really need in 2021. So over here in this account, I'm just going to show you the ones that you really want to have. So you might want to write these down, or if you're going to go and use another platform to do this, totally up to you. As I said, you can do this in the OCE platform. So you want to have those new leads, people that have given you their name, number, email. Okay, so important that you're capturing them first off. You want to have hot leads, the people that have replied to you, interacted with you, requested to talk with you, shown some interest. Okay, you want to strike while the iron's hot. You want to have a pipeline of people who have booked a consult with you, who have booked a call with you, who want to see you, who want to speak with you, and who've already shown their interest by actually applying to do that. Okay, and that's something else you want to have. I'll talk about that in a later video. You want to have an application process. Okay, and we can do all of that inside the OC platform, just in case you're wondering, but you really want to have a way of asking them questions before they come and speak with you. Then you want to have a pipeline stage of clients who enrolled. Okay, this is people who have signed up with you, who've given you money, and are ready to move forward. You also want to have a pipeline stage of people that you didn't sign up with, but you want to follow up with. And these are the basic stages, okay? So you didn't make a sale, but you need to follow up with them. Now, we build out a ton of automations which allow you to kind of automate what happens after somebody doesn't sign up. We call it the 365-day follow-up sequence, which is all automated, and you can do that if you come on one of the OC platform trials. Or you could do this manually. Okay, you don't have to come on the platform and do that. It's up to you. But you can do it automatically, which allow you to focus on those more important things, like going out and finding new clients. And then if people don't show up as well. So there's some of the basic ones that you want to have. As I said, you could do this inside the OT platform. You could do this manually if you want. It's going to be a lot tedious, a lot more time consuming. If you open an Excel sheet and then you have these columns, you can do it manually. Okay. We just like to automate things here at Personal Training Study. I like to refine the time I spend doing manual, tedious tasks, so I can focus on the most important things, like taking care of my clients, finding new clients, and focusing on the marketing and sales, like the business things that really matter. And so, if you want to go and try this for yourself, you can go and jump on and try the OC platform for free. We do have a 14-day free trial. You could try this out for yourself. You can have your own pipeline like this, and you can start nurturing your leads and really managing your business effectively in 2021. That's really going to be the key in terms of having success as a personal trainer, as an online fitness coach in the new year's. Really having a way of nurturing and following up with your leads, not just going for these one and done deals where you get on the phone, try and close them, and if you don't, you just forget about them. You really want to have that contingency, that pipeline, that flow, so you can be successful and scoop up all those clients that everybody else is leaving behind. If you do that, I can guarantee you are going to make significantly more money just by doing this and managing it effectively. So as I said, you can go and try this out. There's a 14-day free trial to the OC platform on the silver, gold, or platinum plan. You choose your plan and try it out. Build this out and just try it for yourself. See for yourself how much more time it will save you and how much easier it's going to be to manage your business effectively. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment below if you have any questions about managing your pipeline or anything else to do with your fitness business. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in the next one.